Hey, you boys and girls, welcome back to Mario and Rabbids Sparks of Hope. In the last episode, we began our exploration of Pristine Peaks, a once frozen winter wonderland turned into a winter wasteland, all because of Cursa's influence over the Dark Mess. And the thing is, with no warden in sight, and a blizzard raging quite heavily throughout this frozen, desolate world, we have no clue how badly this world's really been affected. Unlike before, with us meeting Augie as soon as we stepped foot on the summer sands of Beacon Beach. So, with that being said, yeah, definitely we have less information than we had in the last world. But things are definitely a lot more dangerous with the fact that, well, everything's level 11 now compared to what we were dealing with before. So, yeah, definitely with that being the case, definitely it's a lot more dangerous. And with the fact that we're on the Midway area, or at least what would be a marker for Midway, being right here, the cold mouth of the mountain, and honestly, the fact that we can get our first purified dark mess crystal from this, it would, symbolize halfway points of this world. But the thing is we really don't know if that's really the case with any of this. But honestly, based on what we know, or based on at least what BeepO is trying to tell us, hopefully this will at least break the blizzard. And then hopefully after that we can maybe find that warden that's supposed to be on this world. But here we go. Icy Breath of Winter. I think we're quite ready for this, honestly. So let's see what's going on here.
That dark mess tentacle in the mouth of the mask is a wellspring of the supernatural storm.
Well, that's good to hear, thank you, Genie. So that confirms that one.
If the tentacle is not eradicated now, this planet will become encased in a frozen sarcophagus forever.
Yeah, that doesn't sound too good, for sure.
Fortunately, while battles such as these have increased in difficulty, so has our affinity with Sparks.
True.
From this point onward, each of you can equip a second spark before engaging in combat. Choose wisely.
Oh, really? But are we gonna get extra action points? But that's good to hear. So we've been kind of nerfed this entire time without realizing it. Okay. So we were supposed to be able to use multiple sparks. But is 2 the max, though? Based on you giving me an extra one, that makes me think that there might be another one that we might get. Huh. Okay, then. Well, hello, Electroid. No pressure, but if you win this battle, I get to leave this horrible place with you. Otherwise, I'm kinda stuck. Yeah, I don't blame you, buddy. Also, what's going on with those gusts of wind? Watch for gusts of wind from the stone mask. Time your movement so you don't get blown away, okay? Okay, I'll definitely try. Lucky for you, they can be destroyed. Now get out there on the 3. Ready? Break. I'm wondering, based on... There's a part in the... If it'll show it again. I'm waiting for it. When it blows in, does it push us forward? Or push us towards it? Or... Because it looks like it breathes in. So it looks like it might pull us inward towards it. But I'm not too sure on that. But second spark slot now unlocked. We definitely are going to be doing that immediately. I think what we should do is, based on the fact that we're seeing the water-based elements needing to be used, I'm thinking we definitely throw one of those in. Only thing is what do we really want to be using? I don't think we're going to be able to use Cryobolide yet, but I do think I can maybe use Aquanox. I feel like we should be able to. So we'll use Aquanox, I think. I think we can throw on maybe Toxiquake onto... Actually, maybe. Yeah, Toxiquake onto Rabbid Mario. Actually, wait, no, I wanted, actually, I think keeping... I changed off his reflector because I wanted to make sure we had Pyrostar, because obviously I made sure to choose what characters we wanted to bring for today's adventure. So now we can have Pyrostar and the reflector on Rabbid Mario, because I feel like that reflector is going to be pretty good on him based on the fact that he needs to be hit in order to use his counterattack ability. But not bad. We'll definitely take the increased sparks for sure. We'll definitely upgrade them too, so we can get the increased bonuses from them. because being level 3 will definitely help us out a little bit extra. And make sure we use our sparks too, so our star pieces, as I should be saying. So make sure we give them the star bits, because we have a lot of those. We still have a lot of star potions too, or 4, but that's an instant level. But at least we have them set for later, just in case. And we'll just toss these on them, I guess, for the time being, because I really don't think we're going to be able to do much. Although, I'm quite curious, we didn't actually check out what Ethering did we? Because we did just unlock them in the previous level. Unseen. The hero turns invisible for 1 turn. Can't be directly targeted, however they are still vulnerable to damage and super effects. Huh. Interesting. That's interesting. Okay, I might actually use that instead. Because Rabbid Mario, I feel like, could probably use that, because he can attack then move. So he could probably move even further in, if he really wanted to. And same with Edge, because Edge likes to move really close to those enemies. That might actually be pretty good. You know what, I might actually do that. We'll throw that one in, and then take off the toxic one, I think. Because I feel like that could be pretty good, just in general. And then, obviously, boost that up real quick, because I feel like that could actually be really nice. Plus the extra damage in general from being able to dash into an enemy, and I think we can maybe do both sparks at the same time. Maybe. We probably could. But this makes us invincible for 2 turns now, based on what we just did. So, that's pretty good. And other than that, 25% damage when we do move abilities. And I think that's just base, which is also pretty good. Okay. Although 5-turn cooldown could be quite, you know, it could be problematic to us, or it could not be. It really depends. But here we go. Destroy the stone mask. And honestly, now that we're kind of, you know, built up a little bit, it looks like we can't get pushed out as long as we're not on those little openings there. Other than that, what should we really know about this map? It looks like fire enemies. It looks like we do have a lone wolf hiding up here, as well as another one over here. I'm guessing how we do this mission is probably along the lines of, probably like the Bomb-On mission where we destroyed the Darkness Gate. Because it looks like in order to maybe do damage, it might, you know, be the fact that we need to actually hit those things with these. Which isn't a first, let's be completely honest. But honestly, from here, I might be able to do something along the lines of, no, not counterblow. And honestly, wait a minute. Yeah, we didn't get any extra, it looks like. But we definitely probably go for a knockout on you. But the thing is I don't see a way out, so it might actually be that. Okay, then. I'm gonna wait for the wind to blow. And then we'll try this. Because I have to figure out, for sure, how we want to do this. And it does look like we can damage them. So I'm gonna say it's more than likely gonna be these bomb-bombs. Oh, yep, it's definitely the bomb-bombs. And we might be able to hit both of the enemies there, too, which is pretty good. Although that didn't do enough. But we can hit the thing to do the rest of the damage. Okay, not bad. Not bad, not bad. I like that. We can do a little bit of damage to him, which may actually be worth it. So let's definitely go for a triple troll on that, because we completely go through any type of partial cover. And I think what we do is we definitely... Can I hit that thing from here? Not really. But that doesn't mean that we don't. I just hope I don't get blown in right here if we do this wrong. That's the only problem I'm worried about. But it looks like we can easily punch that in, which is good. Okay, not bad. We got ourselves a pipe. Thankfully we can move after hitting with good old Rabbid Mario there, so that ends up being pretty good for us. And obviously go for Flying Blade on you before you start pushing us around like a madman. But now we're completely free to move in any way we see fit. And hopefully, in turn, maybe be able to help out Rabbid Peach next turn as well. But I don't think we're going to be needing to do that just yet. I think we end turn and see what the enemies want to do. Looks like we have some bomb-bombs, though, that we can use for Edge to be able to get some extra movement here. So we're definitely going to go for that for sure. There's literally no reason not to. Other than that, how do we want to do this? Because it looks like we can definitely take a full advantage of this guy up here. Well, maybe doing a little bit to you. Nope, does not look like that. But we can definitely get rid of... Wow, you survived that? Okay then. I'm quite surprised about that one. I'm gonna be honest there. I did not expect him to actually survive that. But what we can do is definitely make our way into this little pipe here for Rabbid Peach. And maybe, just maybe, take full advantage of this. I think what we want to do for sure is definitely Electro Dash. I feel like, because of the fact that that lone wolf can hit us quite hard, I actually like the idea of being able to fully, maybe take full advantage of that if we can. But I'm going to say probably dash into you though, for sure. And other than that, well, I wanted to make sure we got rid of that fire guy, because the fire guy actually pushes you into those guys, so in the end it's probably better that we did what we just did and actually save what we do for the next part. Because I feel like Rabbid Mario could get perfectly right in position of hitting him, which is perfect. Only thing is what do we want to do now that we're here? Definitely could go for a burn attack. So we could deal with the weakness of this guy, I think. There is another one on the other side, so we need to be careful. Maybe if he runs into me, I might be able to take full event. Well, doesn't look like we're hitting that. But he should go down. Yeah, perfect. That was what I wanted to make sure of, because I wasn't too sure. Okay, other than that, looks like maybe making our way up here might be a good idea. Ooh, hello. What's this? Why does it say it's hitting something? Well, it's hitting the stone mask thing, which is definitely worth it. Huh. But it looks weird based on how it's trying to do it. Other than that, a couple options, but I think our best option is definitely doing this, because it ends up hitting the push wall there, and maybe in turn... Oh, it ended up breaking it. Perfect. That's actually really, really good to see. I wasn't sure if that was going to happen, but it ended up working. Okay, there's no real way to really help Rabbid Peach here. I think the only thing we can really do is kind of getting in position like this, and hoping Rabbid Mario or Edge can kind of head backwards a little bit in order to help out, because at the current moment we don't got many options. Only thing is, ooh, we got a portal coming, but it is one of the ones that we can break, I think, based on the fact that it's not purple. Because we found out there's purple dark mass portals as well that we need to be careful about. But thankfully that's not one of them. We can hit it, but I'm not really sure if we should. Okay, we get shot immediately if we move. But I can reflect some of it, which may be an option. You know what? That might be a good idea. You know what? Yeah, actually, that could be really good. Yeah, you know what? Go for Reflect. We're going to drop 40% damage onto him if we get hit. And then on top of that, we're going to do a counter blow. So we'll get hits for a decent amount of damage. Rabbid Mario has a lot of HP. He has a 1,800. So as long as we move in a way that this guy shoots me, I should punch back with full force. And we did do a little bit of damage back, and he gets a nice punch back. And just like that, down goes Lone Wolf just like so. Not bad, not bad. I love that. Rabbid Mario feels a lot better to me now than he did in Kingdom Battle. Like, I know probably what you need to do with him to make him work in the original game, but I really feel like he has a lot more possibilities when you can do stuff like that. I really do. Okay, other than that, Edge has a couple options here. But I'm definitely going to say one of those is definitely dropping in range of both the Bomb-Omb and that guy, I think, for sure. Because what we could do is definitely toss this Bomb-Omb over here, do a decent amount of damage to it, while also gaining the extra movement from doing a double dash into that guy. Only thing is what's coming out of that portal? We could break it, which is definitely an option. Only thing is, are we safe to move in this position? Not really. But I can move like something like this. And definitely get rid of both of them. Which definitely works for me. Because now we don't have to worry about something spawning on top of us. Because let's be honest here, the game will definitely spawn something quite dangerous. Because we can't check what those are. Which is quite unfortunate for us. But thankfully, we were able to get to a safe area where we could get rid of both of them at the same time. I'm wondering, do we go for a heal now? Because we can wait a couple turns. I think doing the heal now for Rabbid Mario might be smart. Because the thing is I don't think we'll need to heal anytime soon. Because we're fully healed on Edge and Rabbid Peach. So we should be fine, I think. No Bomb-Bombs moved, though. Not really sure how I feel about that one. But I guess we'll find out here in a second. Couple options. But we need to make our way in there first. I think we need to help. Yep, we definitely need to help her. So let's get her on over here first. Before we worry about anything. Okay, not bad. Ooh, we can hit that. That could be good. I'll think about that, actually. That definitely doesn't sound bad. I could definitely say that one. For Rabbid Mario, though, I think Rabbid Mario might like to go up here early, just in case, to start prepping for anything that may happen, because you never honestly know. But I think our plan here is definitely... Oh, there's a lone wolf up there. Oh, hello. I just realized he was sitting up there. Good thing we have the double dashes, or this would be kind of terrifying based on the fact that he's sitting up there. Because we could easily take full advantage of these bomb-bombs, thankfully. And maybe, just maybe, almost got rid of both of them. But we could easily deal with them now. Because the thing is we could easily dash you, get you completely off the board, while also preparing for that final push there. And then slowly but surely, definitely get rid of you. So, no more Fire Stooge. And now we just have the stone mask up here, I think. With what looks to be a couple bomb-bombs. Looks like there is a lone wolf hiding in both sides of the map. And then a bunch of bomb-bombs. So it doesn't look like we're going to need the bomb-bombs to do damage, but we have that option. So I was kind of right on that. But it's good that we double-check just in case, because you never honestly know. I'm guessing as long as you're behind one of these covers, you don't get blown away, I'm guessing. That's what I'm kind of thinking here. But I'm not 100% on that. So I think what we could do here is we'll end turn and see what the enemies want to do. And then we'll figure out from there what ends up happening. Well, oh no, the bomb-bombs do get pushed by this. It looks like. Maybe. I'm not too sure. I'm gonna wait a second and see if they do. Oh yeah, they definitely do. Okay then. That's interesting. So what you're saying is if I wait here and let this push out again, the bomb-bombs will be closer to me. I might actually let them do that if... Oh no, it's only on their turn. Okay. Well, good to know though, they got blown twice towards me. So that actually helps me in the long run, to be completely fair. So I'll definitely take it. Also, that's not menacing at all. That's definitely not menacing. Definitely not terrifying. Let's see here. So Rabbid Peach can go here. So that means we need to move Rabbid Peach one down. And then move you, like, right around there-ish, maybe? Yep, perfect. Okay. Oh no, we're gonna get pushed in midair, aren't we? Yep, we did, but that didn't actually work out too bad. Because at least she's in range. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Only thing is bomb-bombs. Bomb-bombs are getting closer. We're not fully long range. I think as long as we're behind cover, I think we're able to stay here. But I want to double check this though. Yep. Okay. That's the answer. Okay, I just need to make sure on that because I wasn't too sure. Well, we could get ready for another reflector turn here in a second. That's definitely going to be something we probably end up doing. Just because of the fact that it's a possibility. Ooh, we just lost a big chunk of our movement there. Unfortunate, but not the worst case scenario. We can easily get to a safety zone like here. Thing is that really how we want to do this? We could definitely chuck it at the cover that the Scoper's on, or the Lone Wolf is on, while also dealing with both bomb-bombs there. Okay, not bad. Definitely not bad. I think we might want to move. Actually, do we want to move? It's based on this bomb-bomb, really, to be completely fair. Well, he's going to get pushed, but I don't think it's going to be enough to be able to where he can attack me, I think. So I think we should be fine, for the most part. So I guess we end turn. They get blown after the fact, and actually cancel their movement too while they're moving, which is interesting. Huh. Okay then. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. And it looks like all the portals that are spawning bomb-bombs. So we just need to figure out the timing of this. Let's wait for it to move first. That's what I think is what we should do. Okay, there we go. That's our move. We run. Definitely toss this at you. Stay behind here for a second. Wait for the blow. Okay, so far so good. Grab this other bomb-bomb. Chuck it at you. I'm making sure these guys are done. That's my plan right now. Can I chuck this? No, I can't. Okay, at least I tried. So let's definitely get rid of the other Lone Wolf, for sure. And now we're safe to start dealing some damage here. But I want to make sure we start dealing with the other side real quick. Get right behind this little cover here before we do so, though. Just in case you never know. Okay, not bad. We should be able to hit him here. Yep, we can. Gotta love that you can move with Rabbid Mario after punching. I really like that ability. Okay, decent amount of movement. Get ready for... Actually, who would rather help out Rabbid Peach here? Rabbid Edge could definitely help out here a lot. But we need to make sure we do our movements right. Let's make a mad dash to the other side, though, first. Just to make sure that Edge gets the extra movement for Mario here. Yeah, I think that's how we want to do it. So yeah, Rabbid Mario, you make your way up here, buddy. I feel like that's probably the best idea. And then what we do is... Actually, wait a minute. If that is a bomb-bomb, I don't want him spawning right on top of me. So I think we move like there-ish. And then Peach really can't go too far at the curve. So let's figure out her max movement there. Okay, well, there's not many options there. But there is an option right behind that block there. So that's where we want to move Edge. Okay, so far so good. We gotta do this quick, though, before the wind starts blowing again and we don't get our movement. There we go, we're safe. Perfect. Okay, that's what I wanted to make sure. I just wanted to make sure we were in the right spot for that, because we didn't do it right, we get blown away, and we don't have the easiest time dealing with that. But we can definitely take full advantage of this here. Okay, we still have a full attack here, without any interference, which is good. Only thing is how do we want to do this? Actually, wait a minute. I might be able to do like a diagonal attack. Yep, we definitely can. Okay, that's definitely an option. How do I want to do it, though? I do have a POW block. You know what? Let's use this. Let's use that first before we go any further. And definitely drop that on top of that. No reason not to. And then I think we instantly win this, I think. No matter what happens. So down goes the Stone Mask. And honestly, interesting level. I like the gust of wind stuff and all the like crazy things that were going on there. I really like Edge, though. Edge is definitely going to be a character we use a lot, I think. And honestly, I like walking around as Edge in general. But battle cleared and icy breath of the of the mountain is now down for the counts. Not bad, and we also got another level, which is always good to see as well. But, jeez, what an interesting level, though. I really like that one. I really like the design of it and everything that was going on there. Definitely unique. I will have to definitely give them credit for that one.
Yay!
And just like Jeannie said, the blizzard has completely cleared up for the most part. It's still snowing, but I'm pretty sure that's just normal for this world. But the blizzard is gone, which is the best thing. And hopefully in turn we can find that warden now, which, honestly, I don't know where he possibly could be. There's a couple options. There's that house that's on the left side of the map, as well as what looks to either be a mansion or a shrine on the top of the map of this area. So maybe we'll find him at either of those locations. Really is up to say. But let's continue. Excellent work, everyone. It's still cold, but it's a good cold. Like if your grandpa was a snowman, and he gave you a hug. Huh. Well, definitely sounds that way, and yeah, I'm not really sure. It does look like a mansion, and it does look like a shrine at the same time. I am not really sure on that. It might be a shrine based on the last world, because it was called the Sunrise Temple, so it's possible on both, still. But let's see here.
Oh, BeepO, now that the storm is past, I am able to detect an unusual energy pattern over at that palace.
Energy pattern. So I'm guessing that's where our next tentacle is, based on the huge amount of darkness that's pretty much taking over the entirety of that little palace over there. So it's a palace. So, not a mansion and not a temple. So they're not always going to be temples. That was what I wasn't sure about. But interesting. Probably another dark mist tentacle we should investigate. It may be that the warden of this place is not far from here. Possible. Definitely possible. There's a path that will take us straight down the mountain. We can use it to reach the palace Jeannie spoke of. We definitely can. But it does also look like a bunch of the other stuff cleared up as well. Also, the ice melt has made some areas on this side of the mountain newly accessible. We should explore. We definitely should. Anyhow, with the storm over, we can rest assured that the worst has now passed. Sure. I doubt that one, based on the Lone Wolves and the Flaming Stooges combo that I ran into earlier. But maybe.
Oh, BeepO friend, the real storm has just begun.
Yeah, definitely has just begun. That's for sure. Cold Mouth of the Mountain completes, as well as a big chunk of experience for completing it too. I love... Also, sorry for hitting my controller there. But, yeah, definitely... I love that you get a bunch of experience for completing a main story mission, though. Because you don't get as much from the side quests. You get a lot of side quests, though. So it definitely, will add up. But the thing is it's definitely good that you get a good chunk of that. So we can either go to the temple, or start messing with the stuff down there. Which I did say we would do in the last episode. So we definitely should probably take a look around. So we have a spark over here. Pristine Peak Secret Zone. Okay, so that's obviously the key that we need for this area. Because we saw the key in the shop. So we definitely need that. We have another spark over here, Hide and Squeak. Probably should go over there, honestly. Just because that sounds like a pretty good one to go for. Brawl at the Falls, couple options here. And there are some things that are level 12 too. So, definitely a couple options. So, thing is we're only level 11, so we can't do every single mission, obviously. But we can definitely make an effort on some of them. Actually, no, we are level 12. I just got confused. Okay, then. Well, we did get some experience, so we definitely should go for some attacks here, I think. Especially with our current team. Thing is what do we really want to go for? We can go for an extra dash, which is definitely worth the effort for. Just because of the fact that that's full movement now. Which I definitely like the idea of. You know what? Oop, meant to acquire both of those. Oh wait, it was 4. It just made me think that it was... Okay, I was about to say, like, ooh, maybe we could get both. Nope, not yet. Additional Stormblade charge. That could be pretty good. Only thing is, does it really work for us? That's the real question. At the current moment, I'm thinking probably... Now, that's actually a good question, actually. What do I want out of this? Movement would be really good. Crit chance would also be good. You know what, we'll go crit chance, and I think glide boost, at least by 1, to increase our movement just a slight bit more. To be able to, you know, kind of mess around with the further reaches of the areas. But other than that, could go for Mega Heal if we wait another level. Could get weapon range. There's no reason to wait, though, for the most part. Because we can refund at our own pace instead of refunding everything. Which was kind of unfortunate in the original game. Because they kind of made you, like, get rid of a lot of your stuff before. But now we can kind of pick and choose what we really want to get. Without having to get rid of our whole entire, like, just in general of everything. I'm gonna go for probably extra health on Rabbid Peach, I think. Healing Restored, that's just for herself, though. Which would be good if it was, like, extra effectiveness on everybody else. This would technically be for Rabbid Peach doing it to them, but at the current moment it's not that way. But it definitely could be. Counter Blow cooldown could be good to drop down. I definitely don't mind that, for sure. But I also like the idea of extra movement, while also the extra damage could be good, so... Oh, we can't actually get that. It just made... Oh no, we can. It just made me think that we couldn't. Weird. But definitely, yeah, not bad there. Also, what did I do? Wait a minute, now I'm confused. What did I get rid of? Because it looks like it made me... Oh, I got rid of No Limits, that's what happened. The game made me think that I actually did... Okay. It refunded the top bit. I didn't realize what was happening there. I was like, wait a minute, ooh. But no, it was not what I thought at all. But I think extra movement, and then I think extra HP, I think, for Rabbid Mario would be pretty good for us. You never know when you need more HP, really. It's definitely not bad to get extra HP. But let's go down the pipe, I think. And let's start dealing with the lower half, I think. Because I feel like now we can start doing a couple of the missions down here. And now with this pipe open, we can definitely have a nice little way of dealing with things. But one thing was dealing with one of these squashers, and we haven't actually met one of these things yet. So let's actually start figuring out what's going on with these guys. Because we saw them walking around, but we never actually dealt with one. I feel like they're going to be like smashers, but the thing is the wild claws are like the smashers, so these guys make me think that they're either going to be smashers or maybe like Valkyries, if they can jump. But I don't know if they can. I really don't know. They're a whole new enemy, though. So it's definitely something we should look into. Oh, yep, they can jump. Okay, so these are Valkyries, then. So Squasher leaps high into the air in order to land upon its rivals with a nasty stomp attack. Weak to ooze, resistant to shock. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, then. Well, first things first is, punching you into next week would probably be very good for me. I'm gonna be honest there. But is there a way to hit both the... No, I can't. Maybe I can, actually. Really depends. It's the angle of it is what we need to figure out there to make it really work. But I don't think that's gonna be the way we do it. I say definitely get rid of this guy, though. For sure. Just to get one of them out. Because the thing is with them being able to jump, I don't really trust them at all to let them do whatever they want to do. Because you never honestly know what they might try. But I'm going to say definitely turbocharge here. I think that's probably the best option at the current moment. And then, honestly, maybe team jump with edge here on top of that squasher over there, I think. Because we might be able to make do with this. Because we're in a high range of motion. We can do a double dash, obviously, which is not bad. Make our way down here. Perfectly safe and easily. And maybe, just maybe, yep, we can definitely get rid of you. And then also maybe get rid of the Stooge, too. And I think we did with that crits. Not bad, not bad. Okay, that guy is down. Now we just need to deal with the last guy, which, honestly, for the most part, we just go boop, like that. Do one quick hit there. And I think we might be able to, yep, we can blast you into next week of the triple troll. Okay. So, noted, though, that we're going to be needing to worry about enemies that'll jump on top of me. Because that definitely sounds kind of scary. I'm gonna be honest there. It definitely doesn't sound like a fun time. But thankfully these guys are level 10 at the current moment for the ones walking around. So they could be bad if we, you know, were really, like, a lower level, for sure. Oh, hey! That reminds me of a Sherbert Desert, just based on the fact of the little sand in here. That's cool. It's one of those new snow globe houses designed so that if there's an earthquake, they just look even prettier. Okay, then. Let's get rid of another squasher, though, since we need to get rid of 3 of those in order to complete the mission here. But definitely interesting, though, for these enemies. And it looks like this one's more of a bomb-on mission than it is a other type of mission. Okay, so it seems like there's only really one of them. Huh. Oh no, there's one behind here, and then there's one all the way back there. I see him. Okay. Interesting. Well, I think my best bet here is more than likely making our way down here. But let's make sure that we hit both the bomb-bombs when we fall, because I want to make sure that we get the full movement. Because you never honestly know with this game when you do an attack and then you don't get the full movement sometimes because you might land not in the right spot. And I might... Nope, can't do it. I was going to see if I can maybe hit him, but that did not work in the way that I thought it was. Which is... it still works for us. Okay, now that that one's down, I think what we do here is try and get in position of grabbing this bomb-bomb, I think. Might be able to get rid of a couple things, actually, here. I would like to go for the guy back there, but I don't think that's going to happen. Not at the current moment, at least. But I do feel like we might be able to at least move Rabbid and Mario here. As long as we do it right. Okay, not bad. Then Rabbid Mario needs to get a little bit closer. Actually, wait a minute, he can go pretty far, actually. Just in general. But, so, basically what we need to do is just put Rabbid Peach where Rabbid Mario just was, pretty much. Okay, there we go. And what we'll do is probably move, like, here-ish. I want to be just out of range. I could have made my way over to him, but I'm really not sure how he's going to move. Because I want to learn that. I feel like letting him move and figuring out what he does. Okay. That's what he does. Okay. So he could literally just jump in the air if he wants to. Good to know. Okay. Well, that's terrifying. But we're definitely going to go for a heal, though. Just to heal up that damage. We don't want to be holding on to that later. So it's better off that we just do the heal now. And now we understand what these guys can do. I was thinking they were going to be like Hoppers or Valkyries where they had to jump off another ally in order to do it, but they can literally just jump if they want to. Which is, definitely quite scary. I could definitely say that one. But, thankfully we could easily deal with them pretty easily, as long as we do things right. But, let's definitely grab our coins here. There's another one of those, missions over here. What's hiding over here? Just because I am curious. Because we should definitely take a nice look around about our surroundings, because there is areas we haven't seen yet. And you never know, maybe we'll find something if we definitely look in some of these more elusive areas that we haven't been in yet. But let's see here. We're up here now. Anything that I can see? Not really. But there is a drop down, so we can get over to back to here. Not really sure why we would do that, though, to be completely honest. But interesting. Huh. Well, I see a spark over there, and I kind of want to actually do that spark mission, since he's right out in the open and not hiding anywhere, so he's pretty easy to get to, I think. So, hello, buddy. Who are you? Ollie Oxenfree. Ollie Oxenfree indeed, buddy. I was playing hide and seek with my penguin friends when I got bored and decided to play pirate instead. The only problem is, they're still hiding. Can you find my 3 penguin friends? They'll be near the lake. Also, based on the little balloon he has and the little, we can see little hearts in there in his name, Regenesis, it sounds like we're finally getting ourselves a healing spark. That could be pretty cool. And that could be a really good one for Rabbid Peach, maybe. I guess we'll find out. But they're going to be near the lake then, okay? When you find one, throw them on the ship so we can get started on our pirate adventure. Ollie Oxenfree matey. Okay then, we can try and find your buddies. So let's see here. You said near the lake. So I'm guessing the lake that you're talking about is the one over here. Oh, yep, there's one. So that's why we opened that area, because one of the penguins was hiding in there. Okay, I get it. I get it. But let's see here. Before we go over there, let's double check that there's not any hiding back here. Oh, there's something, actually. There's a... Oh, yep, there it is. I was wondering where it was. So this is the Rabbid dialogue over here. It's one of those confusing space traffic signs. It prohibits fondue making during a U-turn at a spot crossing. Is that really what you get there? Huh. I guess so. Okay, then. BeepO says some weird things sometimes, and that is definitely one of them. But it is funny, though, for sure. Let's make our way through the pipe over here, since we did see one of our penguin buddies. I'm wondering if we can move them while also taking them over here. Will he stay there? That's what I'm curious about. Nope, they don't stay there. Okay, good to know. So we need to make our way over here, obviously. Also, wait a minute, he could go inside the little openings here. Huh. Interesting. Okay then, buddy. If you're gonna try that, we'll definitely play your game. Definitely, oh, he hit the floor. Only thing is he gonna stay there in time for us to get back over there? Nope, he teleported. Really, Mr. Penguin? Well, the only reason why I pressed double A there is because of the dash thing with that silly fish mission in the previous area. But that's just unfortunate. Okay, then. Well, unfortunate, but I think that's probably going to be the harder one, due to the fact that that has obstacles where you can get inside. Unless I'm wrong. Could be one of the easier ones for all I know, but this definitely feels like one that I would think that would be the hardest of the penguins to get. Thing is how do we get him without him? Yep, there we go. Nice try, though. Nice try indeed. Well, let's get you inside your little ship there, buddy. Okay, that ended up being a lot shorter of a cutscene than I realized it would be. I actually thought it was going to be a little bit longer based on, you know, I thought it was a cutscene, like a cutscene. But that doesn't really affect us too much, just because, well, it was a pretty cute little cutscene to see, for a mini one. But I could have talked during that one for sure. Only thing is there's no other penguins over here, which is a little odd, based on the Regenesis spark over here saying that they were near the lake. So I'm a little confused on that one, just based on the fact that there was no other ones over there. Let's ask them. It's been 10 hours and those penguins haven't noticed. Haven't noticed I stopped looking for them. Can you find the penguins that are still hiding and toss them on the boat? I need a full crew to sail open seas. Well, I don't really see any other penguins, buddy. I'm gonna be completely honest there. Well, that doesn't mean that there is none. It's just more like I don't see any other ones. Which doesn't mean that there isn't any nearby, for sure. But the only thing is where do I need to look is the real question. Because I don't think the game's giving me a freebie on looking for them. Only thing is where would they hide? Because he did say lake, I swear he did. But the thing is where in the lake would it be? Well, there is this thing, and this is sparkling, so I'm guessing one must be in here. And hopefully it is. Yep, there it is. Okay, good. They're hiding. Okay. Well, they are near the lake. It's just that you need to really look for them. But penguin number 2, send him off to see his friend. Good old little happy penguins. Good to see that. One of my favorite animals, so it's nice to have a little bit of this. But they're the penguins from Mario 64, which is also pretty cool. Only thing is where's the last one? Is it going to be inside one of the caves? Because it's still possible. I'm more surprised there isn't one over here. Just based on the fact that this definitely looks like an area that would have something. But for some reason, no. Huh. That's odd. It's definitely odd that there's no penguin in here. Because this looks like a place that would have one. If any were to have one. But for some reason, no. Well, there is this open... Oh, well, that's not somewhere where we could go. I thought it was for a second. Let's take a look over here, though. Maybe... Oh, he's on top of here. Well, you're not really near the... where it said you should be, but you're still kind of close, I guess. It's a decent vicinity to the boat, but I was thinking they would all be over by that lake over there, to be completely honest, based on what Regenesis said. But third penguin, here you go, Regenesis. Well, that doesn't look good, but does make sense, because every other spark we've dealt with had something to do with dark mess with it. So good that that confirms that. Only thing is with the fact that that is going on underneath that boat, it's not good whatsoever for anybody. But the view from the lake, well, let's go and save those penguins and that spark, because they're both going to need help here for sure. And I'm still curious what this Regenesis one's going to do for me. Because it looks like it might be a healer, but I'm not too sure. It could be something along those lines for sure. Destroy Dark Mess Eyes. It looks like it's not one of the ones that Rabbid Luigi likes to deal with, though. So Rabbid Luigi probably wouldn't be good in this one. Because the ones that Rabbid Luigi are good against are the ones that are the little mini ones. But these are the big guys with the eggs. So, definitely noted. I see quite a lot of enemies, too. Lone wolves. Quite a lot of them. Wow. Okay. We need to be very careful on our movements. Oh, new enemies. What are you? Sea Stooges. Probably gonna do splash, I'm guessing. Yep. Tidal Blast. Does a splash effect. We still don't know what splash does, though. Weak to shock, though. That's good to see. Based on the fact that we do have the shock electro dash, so we definitely can go for that. So noted on that. But the thing is inflicts splash damage with its dash and its Tidal Blast attack. Okay, noted. Definitely noted. So Sea Stooges are a new thing, and then we have our flaming one as well here. Okay, so for the most part, just be careful about the Sea Stooges somewhat. And it sounds like, based on what we heard, Splash bounces you. So we need to be careful around that. Other than that, be careful about the lone wolves in a huge pack over there. Not really much of a lone wolf if they're, kind of going crazy like that over there, but let's be honest there. As well as we do have these guys as well, the deep freezes on this side. That's kind of interesting though. Stooges on left, right is deep freezes, and then lone wolves on the other side. Huh. Okay then. But there's an egg over here, egg over there. Looks like we need to deal with all three of them. Okay, so we could split up, but I don't think that's a good idea. Probably best to deal with the lone wolves first, is what I'm going to say. Just based on the fact that these guys hit really, really hard, and if we let them just sit here, it may not be a good thing for us. But first things first is let's make sure everybody's following each other before we do worry about that, because you never honestly know. Only thing is because we're going through pipes, we're losing a big chunk of our movement. Or at least I feel like we are. But I think we definitely go turbocharge here. And we start preparing for whatever may happen here. So I think we definitely go the Electro Dash here. And then slowly but surely start dealing with these enemies. I think Rabbid Mario, yep, he can get a freebie on this guy. But I might be able to get 2 of them. Maybe. If I do it right. But I think what we want to do here is definitely do a little bit of damage to you before we start moving with good old Edge here. Because Edge is going to do their attack, which is definitely going to get rid of that Lone Wolf, which is good. And obviously we want to make our way up, for sure. And probably in a way that we can jump over that perfectly easily. Because we might end up using that to our benefit. Okay, not bad. A little bit of damage into you. Let's get Rabbid Mario figured out here, I think. Because I have a feeling Rabbid Mario is more than likely going to want to make his way over here. And maybe in a range that he might end up being attacked, but in the same time doing damage. Because the thing is he gets attacked, he ends up doing a big chunk of damage. So it's definitely not bad. So, let's see, how do we want to do this though? That's the real thing. I want to make sure we do this right. Could do another dash into you. Maybe. You know what? That might actually be a good idea. I'm going to do that, actually. We gotta wait for him to dissipate though on me. And then we make our way closer to that guy over there, while also doing this guy in, I think. Because we want to make sure that all the lone wolves are down before we start messing with anything. I think that's the safest option here, I think. But now that that's done, I think we could safely toss this at you without this being too much of something we have to worry about. Then I think, honestly, what we can do, obviously, is more than likely go for the counter blow. Because as long as he hits me, Rabbid Mario will punch him back. And probably knock him out at the same time. So this may actually work for us. Hopefully. Not 100% that it's gonna, but it may end up working for us. And then I think we just end turn over here, I think. And then see what this guy ends up doing. Hopefully he did go for him. Good. And I was worried that it wasn't going to punch him, but it ended up punching him. Good. Okay, Lone Wolves are down. Now we just need to deal with Fire Stooges, the Sea Stooges, and the Deep Freezes. And honestly, from here, there's a couple options we could take. But the thing is we can't make our way to that egg. But we can grab it. So, Rabbid Mario, you're definitely grabbing that. And it looks like we need to kind of take you around to a place where you can maybe drop this perfectly. So maybe what we need to do with Edge here is give Edge enough room to maybe jump to at least the pipe. And then from there go from whatever we could possibly do, I think. Because it really kind of depends on how this next movement goes. How we're going to like it. Is that behind cover? Kinda. Not really, but kinda. Okay, before we worry about our movement here, I think we should probably, maybe not that way, figure out where Rabbid Peach can go, where she can possibly help out a little bit in this current predicament here. So it looks like we have a couple options for sure. Not a lot, but definitely a couple. But this is not a bad one. We do a decent amount of damage to him. Thing is I'm pretty... Oh wait, no, you are a fire one, actually. We can go for splash attack, you know what? Let's go for it. Definitely not a bad thing to do, because that'll add some water damage, while also doing a decent amount of damage to you, while also blasting you from the other side of that. And now we also get to see what Splash does. So he's wet. What does that really do for him? It looks like it's maybe dropped his damage? I'm not really sure about that one. Huh. Okay then. Yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on there, actually, to be completely honest. It looks like it's doing something good for us, though, for the most part, based on how it looks. But I'm not really sure. Definitely not sure on that one. Can I toss this at this eye over here? We can. Okay, good. Let's get rid of that guy, just so it's down for the counts. And then Rabbid Mario needs to figure out where he wants to go. I think the best thing is maybe... Well, we can't get all the way up there, but we can definitely get up here for a nice hit or two, which definitely does not sound bad. Although, what are you resistant to again? Splash. We can still do burn damage to you, though. So, you know what? We're going to go burn damage, increase our damage to you, and that'll also maybe, yep, knock you out. Good. I want to get rid of some stuff that can maybe do some massive damage to me. So getting rid of that guy might be good, because they're in high ground right now. So it might end up working for us, based on what we just did. But I think we make Edge come down here now, I think. And probably... Well, I can't really jump off of you, but we still do a little bit of something. We can go unseen, but I don't think that's really the play here. Could go for a POW block, but I think you... Oh no, wait, actually... Yeah, you know what? POW block might actually be the play here, because we can drop it right on top of you, getting you off the field. Then from there, I guess we just wait and see what happens, I guess. Definitely not much from here, but it's definitely something. So I guess we end turn and see what happens. The deep freezers are going to be stuck over there, though, while these guys can blast at us from any direction they want to. So leaving the deep freezes for last, I think, is the smartest option here, just because of that. Obviously, well, actually, that might have been a good thing. Thank you for hitting me, actually. Yeah, you helped me out greatly, actually. Huh. Okay, I'll take it. I'll definitely take it. But let's make our way down with Rabbid Mario. See how far we can possibly get him to go. Looks like Rabbid Peach is going to need to get, like, right about there-ish, I think. There we go. Perfect. As long as we can go inside that pipe, I think we're good, for the most part. We can get into a decently nice... Oh my goodness. Wow, you could punch all the way up there? Wow. Okay, then. That's, definitely interesting. Huh. I like that, though. Definitely dashing you, just because. Let's get Edge over here, too. I think we're going to do multi-dashes into you, I think. Just for the ability to be able to do a decent amount of movement here. Because, yep, we can get right on in here. Good. That's exactly what I like to see. Ooh, that's a perfect range, though. I like the idea of maybe hitting multiple enemies there. Only thing is I don't know if we can do it. Oh, we can hit two of them. Okay, that's an option. That's definitely an option. Well, can't go any further, but we can definitely hit them. You know what? We're going for it, I think. Because that's definitely not bad. Anything else we could do to help, though? Not much. Okay, well, we'll go for the punch. See what we can do. Maybe get a crit. Not a crit, but that's a lot of damage. Definitely a lot of damage we can definitely use to our benefit. I don't think we can jump that high, though, so Rabbid Peach can't really make full use of that. But I do think what we can do here is help Rabbid Peach get to that pipe, I think. Is probably what's going to be the most beneficial thing here, I think. Because what we can do, once Rabbid Peach is over in that other area, I might be able to move myself in a way that just might give us the advantage of where we can toss the Stormblade in a really nice position. Only thing is we need it to work. And then we can also set up the Flying Blade, but then we can also set up Stormblade where we'll hit all the enemies, I think, because it looks like it hits multiple enemies, as long as they're in your range, based on the preview of it. So I'm hoping we could get this to work in the perfect way possible, while also getting a good view of everything. Yeah, I definitely like that. So let's definitely set up the Stormblade, in case they decide to move. And then we'll start whacking away at these guys when they decide to do anything. Because they're not going to like this at all. So here you go. Nice little Stormblade for all of you. Got a couple crits on you. which I like to see. Then we can obviously go for a triple troll on you to get you a little bit lower. Ended up critting you multiple times, which ends up working pretty well. Where's the other egg, though? I don't see the egg anywhere. Where is it, actually? There's one egg over here. That egg respawned. Oh, wait a minute. Oh! Wait a minute. I didn't realize that one. I didn't realize one of the Dark Mess eyes was over here. Oops. Well, that's a little unfortunate. Well, it doesn't affect us too heavily, because now we don't have to deal with those guys anymore. So Rabbid Mario might be able to make his way back. Actually, wait a moment. No. Yeah, Rabbid Mario can't, because Rabbid Mario's in a weird spot. But Rabbid Mario can, in essence, go here and prepare for it. And then, honestly, your Stormblade kind of got wasted there, which is kind of unfortunate, but I think we can work with it. But now we just have deep freezes. And I think what we can do now, as long as we drop a heal here, I think we can safely say that Rabbid Peach can go to the other side by herself. And I think we could split the team up for the time being. Not 100% on it, but I feel like we should probably be able to do a decent amount with this. Just because I feel like we're safe at the current moment. I think. Not 100%, but we're definitely safe for the most part. Anyway, I can get to where these guys can both meet up here in a second. Not really. But I do see an option of maybe boosting somebody upwards, which may actually be better. Okay. Well, it looks like Edge is going to need to go this way, technically. But at the same time, it really doesn't help us. But I do have the move boots, so maybe we can use that to our advantage, maybe. And I think, technically, we could send Rabbid Mario in here, so we don't need to do that immediately, so we could save one, thankfully. All we need to do for sure is to make sure Edge can make their way down. So hopefully this ends up working. Just need to make you come a little closer, like that. And I might, just might, be able to make that movement. Not on top. I don't want Edge to be the one that goes there, for sure. I want Edge to stay down in this area and let Rabbid Mario do that, because Rabbid Mario does a little bit more damage, and can easily deal with those guys on his own. So I feel safer with Rabbid Mario alone than I do with Edge or Rabbid Peach at the current moment. Also, poor BeepO can't go all the way up there. But let's see here. How they... Well, they're not really fully blocking us from going this way. But we can definitely go in from this side, as long as we do it right. Then we can easily go for a hit here, too. I think we should back up a little bit, just in case they do try and hit me. But other than that, I think we can literally just go for a straight Duke here, and just smack him a couple times, which is not bad. Okay. Rabbid Peach is still good. I kind of want to go for the extra movement, though, because I feel like we're definitely going to need the extra movement here, because we're kind of out of position for the most part. Can't do it twice, but we can definitely get Edge to at least a portion of the map where we should be able to do a decent amount soon. So it's not too bad, because Rabbid Mario can easily deal with us, I think. We do have this guy making his way over, and he can make it right on top of us, too. Oh, we get to find out what Frostbite does. Apparently he hits you with Frostbite first, which is kind of terrifying. Huh. Well, it looks like we're stuck to the ground, is what that does. Okay. Interesting. Well, I'm definitely turbocharging, and you're not getting away with that. I'm definitely going to be honest there. First things first is, we need to make our way over here real quick. Ooh, but we can't do that, though, because of the positioning of that. Ooh. Okay, then. Oh, we definitely jump down, then, and start whacking on you, because I'm not letting you just do that. I'm gonna be honest there, buddy. That's definitely not happening. Only thing is I can't really move, which is kind of unfortunate. Huh. So what do I do if I can't move? Because I can't really do much from this angle, to be completely fair. So I'm going to get hit with another frostbite here in a second. So, okay then. Not really sure how I feel about that whatsoever. But what we can do, per se, is make our way back up here. And then try and get to a position where we don't get completely messed up with that. Only thing is, I think he... No, he's resistant to frostbite. Okay, so we still go for the extra damage. Oh, but we only have one more action point. Okay. Huh. Definitely not our safest option. Go for a heal here, which might actually work. So I'll take the heal, and I think what we could do is maybe, just maybe, throw this directly on top of you. Although it doesn't do enough damage, in my opinion. But it's worth a shot. It's something. It's definitely something. Not my favorite idea of how to do it, but definitely better than nothing. For sure. Then here, there's a couple options here. I definitely say we go for a pow walk, for sure. And drop that right on top of one of these guys. And then I think we definitely try and go for a nice puncheroo here, for the most part. And maybe, just maybe, probably run for our lives. I'll be honest there. I think it's safer to get away from those enemies for a second, for Rabbid Mario, and then figure out from there what we want to do next. We'll in-turn, and then see what this Deep Freeze wants to do. 600 damage, but we're alive. I feel better with that, honestly. Just in case, because I feel like Rabbid Peach is going to get stuck in Frostbite if we don't move. Let's do something like that. Okay, I need you to move, please. Just so I don't get hit by that, because that's the one thing I do not want to get hit by. Okay, we can make our way back and do a heal for Edge. And there we go. We made a little bit better of a situation out of that, because that could have been much worse, to be honest. Thankfully, we were able to save it and salvage it, because Rabbid Mario is doing things on the other side, while Edge and Rabbid Peach are dealing with things on this side. Okay, so from here, looks like those enemies stayed up there, which I'm kind of surprised about why they didn't come down here, to be completely honest there, but they didn't want to come down here for some reason. Well, I'm definitely going for a free knockout on one of you. That's definitely happening. I'm not going to let you just sit there. I'm going to be honest there. And he almost knocked out his buddy there, too. Probably should have went for the fire damage. Other than that, we need to get the egg with Peach. So Rabbid Peach needs to start making a decent bit of progress over on that side, while Edge makes some progress on this side. Because she can definitely do it. The only thing is I want to make sure we can get rid of that enemy there at the same time. Let's go for extra movement here. And then slowly but surely start preparing to get over to that guy. Because right now it's kind of just Rabbid Mario just kind of like punching around on that guy over there. While slowly but surely making it so we can easily start doing some things. But I think what we do here is we just wait. Because our movements are kind of all we can really do here at the current moment. And as long as we don't get a portal spawn right on top of us at this current moment, I think we're pretty much done with this level. Because I think we're pretty safe for the most part at the current moment. Doesn't mean that we are, but we definitely are pretty good, I think. Just based on everything we've been seeing. I might be able to maybe, if I can punch you. So let's get rid of you real quick. I love that you can hit things from above, though. These Duke weapons are definitely nice, for sure. But there we go. Another chunk of them done. Now we just need to get a decent amount of running space to be able to make it to that egg over there. And it does look like the enemies are going to leave us alone now. So that's good to see. So now we just need to make sure Peach and Edge just make their way over. Slowly but surely. But definitely not a bad level. I wish I noticed the eye there. I probably easily would have noticed it earlier if I was paying a little bit more closer attention to it. But let's get rid of that eye over there, then slide over to Peach, wait for next turn, and then, yeah, doesn't look like any more portals open, or any portals whatsoever open here. But there we go. Last Dark Messiah, drop it on down, and battle completes. Not bad. Definitely a big level, though. Quite a lot of unique, like, areas and stuff like that. We could have easily, probably, like, pulled at least 2 of them and 1 of them, like we did with Rabbid Mario. Like, Edge and Rabbid Peach go on their own, and then Rabbid Mario goes off in his own section, because he does a lot of damage, so he can easily deal with probably a couple of those enemies by himself. The Lone Wolves probably would have been smarter with Rabbid Mario alone, and then Edge and Rabbid Peach deal with the deep freezes on that one section, and then we made our way to the Stooges, I think. Probably would have been the best way to do it. But not bad, not gonna lie. Definitely a different way we could have done it to make it go by a little bit smoother, because we had to kind of backtrack a little bit. But not bad, not gonna lie. Definitely pretty interesting, based on everything I just saw. But definitely a lot of strategy involved on that level if you want to do it a little bit quicker, because there's definitely a way to speedrun it if you want to. And just like that, we saved Regenesis. The Penguins aren't super happy I stopped playing hide-and-seek without telling. I got voted out as captain. Think I could go with you, adventure buddies? We don't have to give each other pirate names. That's just for fun. Oh, it's all good, Regenesis. But welcome to the party, though. Hide-and-squeak now completes. And that actually ended up rhyming unintentionally, but still pretty funny, though. But let's see here. I'm quite curious, though, about the new spark we got before we end off today's episode. So let's see here. Yep, increases heroes... Oh wait, no. Well, that's not something I was expecting, but once activated, a hero regenerates 20% of their max HP at the start of the next 2 turns. That could be good on Rabbid Mario, actually. I was going to say Rabbid Peach at first, because I thought it was going to be a healing one, but this is literally a healing one that's maybe better on Rabbid Mario based on his HP. Huh, okay then. And increases max HP by 15% too, and he already has a high HP pool already. Not bad. So Reflector and the Regenesis one on Rabbid Mario seems pretty good. And it looks like we can increase it quite heavily. So let's see what it looks like once it's like level 3. Because I feel like it could probably be pretty good. 30% HP it looks like, based on what I saw for a second, and 25% HP boost, which is huge. And then 30% HP. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. I like that. I might use that, actually. But, with that being said, I think this is where we're going to be ending off today's episode. We did a decent amount. We didn't get to do a lot of missions, but we definitely did get to do quite a decent amount of things just in general. We got to take a look around of everything. We got to deal with the big blockage up here, which is a definite good thing that we did. So not bad. I definitely had quite a lot of fun with that. That was actually pretty good. I think we'll do a little bit more side quests in the next episode, and then we'll continue our journey towards the palace in the top area of the map. I think that's probably what we'll end up doing. Also, I see another blue pipe over there, so that's definitely going to lead to probably another memory based on the last one we dealt with. But with that being said, thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Keep being spooky, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out. Hey boys and girls, thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell notification down below. If you guys have any kind of suggestions for games, please put that in the comments down below as well. Thank you all for watching today's episode, and keep being spooky. Peace out, guys.